We're going to tell you how to live your life. You better do it. You better do it hard.
And how are you this evening?
You know, I woke up and felt like shit, like all tired and shit. My fucking ribs were all hurting. I think I fucking slept on my knee wrong or something. I don't know how it happened.
On your knee.
Or something.
He slept on his knee.
Like, you know how when your lower back hurts when you turn your head left? It doesn't make any sense.
Right.
That's what's going on with me. And my ribs hurt when I try to like move my finger and shit. It's fucking weird. I'm like all crossed up.
You know what would make you feel a lot better that I've been doing lately?
Drinking booze.
No, drinking health smoothies in the morning.
So you haven't been drinking booze?
No, I've been drinking booze, but I've been able to drink a lot more booze without feeling nearly as bad because I've been drinking health smoothies as well.
What's that like? What do you put in there?
Anything you want.
Like, what do you want?
Well, you put in, healthy things, good tasting things. You got to mix it all together. So you got to have spinach in there. We got to have a lot of good tasting stuff to counteract the spinach. Andrea does it.
Can you spike it?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, it changed my life.
Well, you can spike it.
Yeah,
but,
that's what I'm saying.
Why?
Would it-
Put all the booze you want in there.
Would you feel good? Would you
So-
not even get drunk? You would just be like,
No, you'd probably still get
yeah,
drunk.
probably still get drunk.
It doesn't make you invincible.
So what?
or-
What can you do? Can you run like 100 miles or what?
At least.
You can. I mean, I've had like just a lot more energy. So usually I was just wait for like 8-9 years. I was just waking up and drinking like 50 cups of coffee and smoking like an ounce of weed. That would be for hours, every day, and then eat at like 5 in the afternoon. Now I'm eating breakfast, drinking smoothies, it's changing everything.
Breakfast? No way.
Well, no, it's true.
Or wait, the smoothie is your breakfast, right? Because you got.
Not always. It could be.
It
if
could
you
be?
do it right.
So you eat.
But sometimes you have a
Okay,
light
so you wake
smoothie.
up, right? You drink
Yeah.
a smoothie, or you wake up, you take a shit, then you drink a smoothie, right?
No. Smoothie comes first.
Smoothie comes first, then you take a shit.
Well, it depends. Sometimes when you're making because I start the coffee first, so sometimes I'm drinking coffee while I'm making the smoothie, and then in the middle of the smoothie, then I got to go to the bathroom.
You wash your hands. Oh God.
Yeah.
That's
No, you wash your
disgusting.
hands, of course. Why wouldn't you?
I don't have a blender. Is it the blender?
It's the blender. The blender changed my life. I got the blender for Christmas, and it's completely.
What is it called?
Look at how vibrant I look.
Does it
Yeah.
have
Have you
like
seen this?
Does it have a 4-digit number in the model of it?
I have no
the
idea.
6,000.
No, we don't. We're not able to plug products because they won't care
Yeah.
to compensate us. So we have no listeners. So this is what is this? January 4th,
Yeah.
2015. The Sunday Evening Overdose. Thank you for tuning in. Do we have tune-inners?
Do we have
Yeah,
two
we got some
in-inners?
listeners.
We got some
Because
two-inners.
I feel I don't have enough money to buy a fucking blender, so
They're not that expensive.
Yeah, they are. They're expensive if you live like we do.
I'm gonna put one on credit. On financing.
I didn't have enough money for years.
Yeah, me neither.
For years.
Ever.
Must have been years.
I didn't
and
have-
I wanted a blender so bad. Finally this year I thought to ask for one, 'Cause
Yeah.
I would never buy one for myself. I never have fucking 100 expendable dollars for such a nice blender. That was probably $100 blender I got.
And it chops the shit out of food, right?
Oh,
Like
does it?
fruits.
Yeah. You wouldn't believe it. Anything you want. I mean, you're talking carrots, frozen strawberries. Don't even worry about
Frozen
thawing them.
strawberries are
Shit.
hard to chop.
I'm just gonna ride this thing as hard as I can until it just starts smoking one day. I've just been making like 3 smoothies a day out of everything I can find. It's fucking delicious. No, some of them are really bad actually. Some of them are terrible. You go through
You
some
fuck
phases.
up?
Yeah, it's bad. But no, the point is this fucking nutrient blast in the morning makes a huge difference. Tell him.
Yeah.
You
it
do
does.
the fucking shit too?
Yeah, she does
Yeah.
it too. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
So I'm
do you-
like the poor kid you guys hang out with that can't afford a blender?
And you also
Well,
don't
my
try.
blender was a gift too, and also it doesn't technically belong to me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Plus,
But
What? Are blenders something
you
you're
should
supposed to give?
explain what is it? Someone you live with it belongs to.
yeah.
It's just kind of sounded,
Yeah, the blender lives in my house, but it's not mine.
Do you help
so-
pay for the sharpenings? The blade
No.
sharpening?
it sound like you're using.
Sounds
your
like you're a
neighbor's
mooching.
blender. Yeah.
Sounds like you're
Yeah.
mooching off somebody.
I like sneak into the house and use the neighbor's blender every morning.
No, but it changed your life, I bet.
Yeah, absolutely. You feel way different when you eat in the morning, especially
start
stuff
a-
that's good for you.
Start a blender company.
You want to?
It's going through the roof. So I've been drinking smoothies, feeling great, going to sleep at night, watching the old documentaries quite a bit. What do you guys been learning about lately?
Nothing. I've been getting credit cards. Remember that?
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's what I tried
Yeah.
to do when I said I'm going to get a blender on credit.
I forgot. Sorry.
Let me set this up.
All right, so we had a thing we were supposed to go to. Where's my notes here?
Yeah, you idiot. So for many years, for like the last 10 years, I've been trying to get credit, and every time they run my name, they're like, "Nah, man, you're fucking a ghost. You're nobody. You have no record of your fucking life. You
I have
cannot
that
have
too.
credit."
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So I got
So because you've never done anything and you've never done anything wrong,
never done anything wrong,
but
but
you've
there's
reached a certain age where it's suspicious that they're like, why don't you have
Yeah.
shit?
Yeah, right.
And
So
you must be some kind of criminal.
so check it out.
Scumbag.
I've been trying to get credit for so many years, but now like this dude that I know through a guy co-signed on a car for me. I paid like 6 payments, and now I'm like pre-approved for like all these credit cards. So I applied for all of them, like 30, right? You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty good. How many did you get?
I got 3 right now.
All right.
They just came, but
10%
there's more.
approval.
So you got
Okay.
3 credit cards.
Yeah.
What kind of limit is on these?
No, those are the first ones that I applied for, and they approved me. So I was like, "Fuck, man, I better just sign up for all of them." And I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I'm pre-approved for like half of them.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
So
it's
your
pretty
plan on okay, so let's walk us through your plan here step by step. First you're gonna get what? 50, 100 credit cards?
good. I'm gonna go for like 50 or 100.
Okay.
Think about how
What I
much
just
money
said.
that is.
And right, depending on the limit, that could be a lot.
And then and then I spend one, and then I pay them off. I pay all of them off with the other credit cards, right? Mm-hmm. Then once my credit limit goes up on each one, 500, 1,000. Now I have like $50,000.
but the whole way you're paying them off.
But the whole way I'm paying them off.
And it's a giant it's a giant credit card centipede.
Yeah, you got it. You got
And
it.
it's just going one card to the next, and then you're paying the final card off just to keep up with
And
all
then
of
once
them.
I buy my bar, I'm nothing to worry about for
And
the
then-
rest of my life.
But I don't think you can buy a bar with 50 different credit cards.
Why wouldn't they let you do
I
that?
don't think that'll work. Well, first of all, people who are selling buildings or real estate, I don't think they're often going to accept credit card payments. It's
Hot
gonna,
dog
you know,
stand? Can I buy a hot dog stand?
You might be able to buy a hot dog stand.
That's what I'm saying. Anything that I don't have to work for anybody, so I
You'd
don't
have to
work.
buy it used though from somebody who sells just used garbage, and they happen to have a credit card machine.
Wait,
It would be the
hot dog
worst
machine.
hot dog machine. No, you're not going to get a new one with 50. No one's going to sell you anything with 50 different credit
Okay,
cards.
fine. So then I
Excuse
pay.
me.
So then I pay those credit cards off with the other credit cards and keep
I'd
applying
like
for
to
credit
start
cards.
a business.
Listen, this is the
ahead.
master plan. So I start paying those credit cards off with the new ones I get, and then I fucking pay those ones off with the newer ones I get until my credit limit goes up, and then I'll have like $1 million, and then I'll spend it and never pay it back.
I don't think that's going to work.
Why not?
Because
It's better. It's fucking way cooler than earning $1 million than spending it.
because I think that it's gonna. What are you gonna have? Like a whole bunch of TVs? Like how are you gonna cash in on the value once you've got all these credit cards up to like $1,000 limit or something? How are you going to
Liquidate my assets.
which are what? All this random shit that you've bought?
No, I'm saying how am I going to get cash for the $1 million credit line?
Yeah, because you're not gonna get anything like. You're talking about buying things like for $300, $50 at a time for a while. Like, how are you going to build up any net worth doing that? Then you're just going to have a bunch of credit card bills that you don't pay off. And what's that going to
No,
do?
the
I guess
point
you'll
is
get
the point
stuff.
is to
I mean,
pay,
you
the
can
point
get-
is to pay them off.
you can get a bunch of free stuff, but you're definitely not going to buy a building.
No, the point is to use them to pay your bills until you get higher credit limits and more credit cards. And then once you have like the 100 credit cards or 200 credit cards, fuck them. Right?
You could probably.
Something seems wrong. I'm no
Why?
accountant, but something seems off about that. don't know.
I can pay credit cards with other credit cards. It happens all the time.
Can you?
Does it?
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't you be able to?
I don't know anything about having a credit card. I've never had a credit card. And I actually just went
That's
and
because
applied
you're
for
a-
like 50 the other day, and I didn't get a single one.
See, she's got the same idea, man.
Yeah.
And you have zero credit ever?
None. Absolutely no
What's the
credit
deal? They
history.
can't give you a break?
If this works
No,
for me, I'll
nobody will give
co-sign
me a
for
break.
you.
Yeah.
I'll co-sign for all of my friends. Get the big good credit, spend it, and never pay it back. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then I'll get a black. Well, I should get a black card first, so I can buy like a jet.
Ooh, and then
Yeah.
what do you do after that?
That's no credit limit. I mean, you could do anything you want with that shit. You can buy a fucking boat or
Where are you going to go on your boat?
Sail it to the inside of the earth.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the North Pole and go and fuck with the Argathons, or what are they called?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Is this the lunatic music? Oh, fuck.
You're in heaven.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is gonna work.
Why?
I don't know. Andrea, what do you think? I think he's just going to go to jail or something.
Why would he go to jail?
It's either it'll probably really rapidly build your credit for like 6 months, and then they'll be on to you, and then you're just going to destroy.
Okay, here's what I'll do.
Okay, but why do you think you're going to get away with this, like, giant reverse pyramid scheme on credit card companies? Don't you think they'd see this coming from a mile away? Don't they know?
No, because they think no. Everybody's too stupid to do it. They're too scared to be in such debt.
I guess, and you don't care about being
because
in debt.
What are they going to do? Make me have no credit like I've had for fucking 30 years?
Yeah.
Right. You have nothing to lose.
I have nothing to lose. You gave me what?
You're telling them a lesson.
Teach them one. Yeah, right. Teach them a lesson.
Hard lesson to learn, but I think they need to do it.
Yeah. I'm going to show them. I'm going to fucking get all like 1,000 credit cards. I'm going to melt them down to one big giant credit card. Fucking fashion it. Fucking run around fucking swiping it through fucking kiosks around the globe.
The giant credit card.
Yeah. And
Yeah. I fully support this.
All the magnetic strips lined up. Cut them all off. Melt them down.
Yeah. It'll work.
I know it'll work.
All right. That's the Earthling's credit card plan.
I'm actually doing this, though, guys. It's not a joke.
All right, you'll have to keep us up to date on it.
Are you sure?
I don't know. What?
Can I join?